Welcome, one and all, once again to the Anti-Stall Racing IMSA Series, Season 8, Round 4 here at the Red Bull Ring. Normally a track associated with Formula 1 MotoGP, but this time it is GT3's Pro and with the GTP shortly to follow. I'm Alice Davis alongside Cleo Culper in the booth today for a mix-up. Cleo, how are you doing today?
Perfectly all right. I'm interested to see the mix of multi-class racing that we're going to get due to a track that's not familiar with many of these cars. Usually they don't come around here in the real world.
We'll slowly march the field along the front stretch, trying to find the start zone. You can see the field bunching up behind, very tight pack. They'll show the green flag. Soon we'll hit the start zone, we'll get a clean launch, pull straight in front, and we are racing at the Red Bull Ring. And it's going to be an absolute mess for about 6th position as they go 3 wide behind. Can't keep it together. Huge pile up in the back. Carbon fiber flying everywhere. Leon Benelmo just about gets the worst of it.
Look at him going 4 wide at the tail there, maybe. GT starting now.
It will be Ross leading the field, swerves to take the outside, race control investigating that turn 1 incident. Oh, it's a pile up in turn 3 still. Someone's wrecked in the pit lane. What is going on? Everyone's lost their mind. It's 4 wide into turn 1. I have no idea what's going on. Oh my word.
Seems people forgot where the brake pedal were at some points. Leaders have held their position, which is important for them at least. No real big oh, and there's massive, oh my goodness. The 44, as I was just saying, forgets where people forgetting where their brakes are. Oh, you can see turn 3 there. Oh, and there's a spin out from the, oh my goodness.
Gutierrez just about has the world's most smallest incident as Sholton was running
3 wide into turn 5. Oh no, this can only end one way. And Ferrari's lucky to be alive.
Very dramatic start to this race, as we'll see what happened with this hypercar, I believe. Dive bombing the outside. Nicola D'Alessio, who had that pit lane start, remember, comes out into the middle of the pack, tries to find the braking point, and I don't know what your plan is. Like, where are you going? So we get the replay of it here. You can see Gak just taking the inside of Cram and just sends him around, not quite. But then Gak takes the evasive line, as we say, is, oh, Cram is now backwards on the track.
Andy, please check.
Seems that yellow Ferrari has not had an easy life so far. And you can see this almost 3 wide move that happened.
Kren going around the outside, just gets tagged in the rear, and at that point it's a very unforgiving corner to make contact with unless you're willing to go off track. Looking for 3rd place between Brody Maynard, who just about sends it up the insides. Can't quite hold. No, does have the run on Carlos Ponce. Will pull away a little bit there with Lionel out behind, just losing out a little bit. Yannick Hakkinen just a little bit further up the track. There's a bit of a lock up there, as that's going to spit Carlos Ponce out off the track. Van der Mulbrook trying to challenge. Doesn't look like this one's for position, so it'll be an AM driver he's taking the inside away from, but does manage to get it sent through. Pulls away clean. A mad dash to the end as Vincent Van der Mulbrook is going to end up in the middle of 4 wide. Gets stuck to that yellow Ferrari again. There'll still be 3 as they come in through turn 3. It's a slight bit of trading paint there, but everyone managed to get through unscathed.
Yeah, the thing is stock car racing, the way they're driving, my. There's just nothing being given.
Ben Grunfeld, the lead car in this battle, will go to the outside, get sent up the inside by Maynard, who will get given more than enough room, but will he have the run on exit? Looks like Grunfeld's... Oh, the traffic is going to be a factor as well. They go 3 wide through the corner. Maynard sticks it down the inside again, gets it in deep, clears the Dutch League Racing driver as a car in the gravel in the background. But it looks like Maynard's just taken P4. I've just noticed Daniel Morpy's paint scheme. Can we go back a second? Daniel Morpy is driving a Lamborghini in this race and has decided to go for some Aston Martin colours on the car instead. Adam Jarvis, normally a driver that likes to go deep on the fuel strategy, coming in now. So presumably conceding that yes, this is going to be a 2-stop race. You can see the orange car there dive into the pit lane as these GTPs stay out. And this is surprising to me. So I thought these cars would be coming in now. And I'm wondering, can they actually go halfway?
Oh, it looks like, no, it looks like Emery's still going around. That could be a massive advantage.
Is definitely able to make this on a one-stopper. There is no doubt if he is going to make half race distance easily. Obviously, we'll have more fuel available because he doesn't have to do an outlap. The good news about the Red Bull Ring is if you don't get turn one, you can clip through, go up the gears. You can see the speed building in the bottom right there. Get behind in the draft, go faster and faster and faster, and the gap not really diminishing as much as you'd hope. You're going to set it up the inside anyway. Absolute madness from Bernie Maynard, who makes the move stick, gets past Yannick Häkkinen and is back on the charge to first place.
With 2/10 gap, that is not an easy move around the ring. It is a very, very brake demanding track, and trying to make extra 2/10 under braking on the inside.
Oh no! Well, Yannick Häkkinen can at least thank himself that he got overtaken before that happened, but unfortunately Yannick Häkkinen just given us a place to Ayrton Kokoven after that incident. Does look like a lot of the GT3s have given up on the chance of doing a two-stopper. Alex Ott will be staying out a bit longer. No, Alex Ott's in the pit lane, what am I saying? So yeah, I think everyone GT3s is going to two-stop this. GTPs, it's still in the air as it stands, but that one stopper definitely on the cards right now. As Brody Maynard has now closed down on the back of Pete Preen's. Maynard, who got sent to the back of the field on that lap 1 incident, might be looking to take the win back, as now the hunt is on for the lead in GTPM.
Also, you saw with that shot earlier, the right side pod's kind of crushed in on that car. Oh, and just as we say that, bit of a botched pit entry, but he makes it in. That's, I would assume, for his final stop, because he's doing everything backwards, basically.
Yep.
You can see there, just with that onboard, you can see it got to the top of 6th gear and around the 200 meter mark, just lifted off and then hit the brakes around 100 meters, which is typical for these cars, but you can see a lot of people having to lift.
Further back in GTP Pro, Kokoven and Stegeman going at it for P10. Stegeman on that two-stop strategy as Yannick Häkkinen has decided to pit. Brody Maynard has come through, taken second place back, and now all that stands between Maynard and taking the GTPM to Katru back is, does Pete Preens have enough fuel left in the car to go remain race distance? As Pete Preens is coming into the pit lane. I cannot believe it. Barring an absolute nonsense incident in the last 3 minutes, Brody Maynard should come through here, trying to find the little ants for him on the minimap. See him there coming through the start finish. Takes the lead of GTPM about now. Last to first challenge successfully achieved for the driver of the 92 car. Absolute blunder.
Don't jinx it now. Let's all look away for just a few minutes just to make sure nothing happens now.
I want to talk about it now because presumably in about 2 minutes we'll be talking about Maximilian Meyer and or Sebastian van der Heuvel, because that's where the race is in the pro category. Because I thought Mayo would be good to the end, and as this has gone on, I'm now a little bit concerned. You're joking. Sebastian van der Heuvel short-fueled?
Sebastian's gonna have to pit again! Or incident. Oh, the next one.
I don't see a black flag for van der Heuvel. The white flag is out. Maximilian Meyer will be finishing this race this time by. Unbelievable scenes.
Maximilian, I think, will hold on. Just 22 laps per stint. He's able to get this done surgically after Siemens' complete fumbling, unfortunately, earlier in the race. As you see, another overtake for 5th. Nightmare scenario, but you can see Casper coming by in 3rd and Maximilian coming to the checkered flag now, I believe.
That 02 is Yannick Häkkinen, will be a lap up, so fuel mileage might be an issue there. will also be a black flag for the O2. It might have pulled over, actually. Let the hypercar through as Maximilian Mayer, in a race that was topsy-turvy for just about the entire field, managed to make the one-stopper work, will come across the take checkered flag in first place. Samir Rashad takes second. Eli Caballero comes home in third place. As Brody Maynard, once again with an absolute blinder of a strategy call. Not even a strategy call, just a good old-fashioned race, will eventually bring it home to win GTPM. Further back in the field, Varley and Kemeldorf fighting towards the line as a whole bunch of messages come through there.
I know we're meant to be talking about the overall leader, but hands together for Maynard. That was unbelievable drive. Last to first, or first to last to first, really.
Will come through and take a well-deserved the GPMs. Preens, and will eventually come home, take second place in that category ahead of Casper Hu. Vincent Ossum still out on track, who will win your GTP. There we go. GT3 Pro category, excuse me, with Jose Valarejo coming home in first in GT3 AM. We'll be back same time next week for our round 5 race at Mugello, but until then, I've been Lars Davison with Chloe Culper and George Hill in the booth. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Goodbye and good night.